Hey, Brittany's live. Did you see my message, Brittany? I know I got the fan on because it's hot, y'all. I can't have stuff all, closed up. It's hot. And I want to leave this door cracked. No, I'll leave that closed. I don't want no food smells going in the room. Did you see the message? Oh, I sent it to your Gmail. Now, when you get a chance. I know that it's a busy day, so if you can't stay, I'll get it. It's okay. I'm just gonna make some nachos and get off of here. Just make the meat. I kind of like. I don't need nothing else spicy in it because the meat already has kick in it. And I just thought about that sitting here looking at this hot and spicy fried rice. I'm really just gonna use a very little of this when I use my fried rice because this already spicy right here. But I am gonna use a dab of it. I was gonna make me some more coffee, but I'm like, nah. I chose to have a few cookies instead. Because I want me some fruit punch or some tea later. This right here, I'm not feeling this. I'd rather use real cookie crumbs and real donuts. This right here, nah. I'd rather buy real Oreos because you don't really taste it. I don't know. I wanted to do a review on it and I wouldn't purchase it again. I wouldn't purchase none of those, to be honest. So, anywho, I wouldn't purchase any of those. I'm gonna have to turn that fan. It can't be facing this way because it'll blow the fire out. Let me see. I want it to be okay. It can face the plants, so my babies can get some air, but I don't need it over here by me. That's it with the flame. And I gotta have the exhaust fan on, but I'm gonna cut it on low so y'all can hear me. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I ain't gonna worry about using it for the membership. I would just use it. That's why I said, this could be simple because I'm gonna use it for when I upload it publicly. It probably won't be uploaded publicly until Tuesday of next week because it'll be like actually Taco Day. So yeah, but whenever you can get to it, I really ain't gonna upload it publicly till next week. I'm trying not to hold my stuff too long because then it'll be, I don't know. I think it'll still be all right, but so how your day going so far? I got 3 plant-based spicy sauce in here. I picked out all the rest of the onions that was in that bag and just put a few colorful bell peppers in there. The green ones, the yellow ones, the red ones, and the onions basically is what I wanted to give my meat some flavor because it tastes good like that. And I have my impossible ground beef. I really don't want to touch this meat. I don't like touching meat. Nope, not even my impossible meat. That's why I'm finna get my gloves. I don't want that meat all over my hands, child. And I use this top, put this top on here. That'll work perfect for it. Oh, okay. Thank you. Bro, this top is amazing. It works for my skillet too. Ah! Yep, it works for my skillet too, honey. Yes. So I just use that. Let me get the scissors out just in case I might have to use them. Because I'm finna put these gloves on, honey, to touch that meat. That's what I bought them for. I purchased these gloves so I won't have to, be touching the meat, child. I don't like touching meat. I don't care if it's plant-based or not, honey, child. Can I use nacho pitch I already have? Or you want some of this live? Uh, the one from this live. Yeah, the one from this live. Yeah. I'll make sure I hold it still. Yeah. One from this live. That'll work out perfect. Because it's a new way of making nachos using guacamole chips instead of the regular ones. So yeah, one from this live. Thank you, Brittany's live. I'm like, what's wrong with my gloves, child? I don't know how to put gloves on now. What? No, that's just how they acting. So I need my chopper. This right here is where it's at, honey. Sorry about the noise, y'all, but it's hot, honey. I should have cut my air conditioner on next time. I'm gonna cut my AC on when I cook. Because all that noise outside, you can hear it when I replay the videos, and it is loud. Too loud, to be honest. I'm not even finna play with this oil. The spray one, I'm just finna grab this big one because I need it. And I ain't finna play with it. Gotta put some fat back in it, honey. And you gotta cook it low. That's how it tastes good, I learned. You gotta cook it low and slow. What you say? Okay, sounds good. I saw your short about the chips. Hate that. Oh, okay, yeah. I know. Me too. That came out pretty smooth. Smoother than I thought. Okay. Now I can take these gloves off. I just didn't want to touch that meat. I ain't even used the scissors, but I'm still gonna rinse them off because I touched them before I put them back. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking my trash out tomorrow. Anyway. Yep. After dinner. Wash my hands. It's just certain channels. Oh, I wonder why too. I wonder. Let me get a spoon. I don't know why you think that is, Brittany's life. You have any idea? I don't. I have no clue. Anyway, happy Saturday again, everybody. If you're just joining me and you're new on my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please give this video a big, big thumbs up. Or by double tapping the screen, you guys. Feel free to become a member. I upload daily. Actually, I go live more for the members than I do publicly. If you be interested in joining my channel for 99 cents a month, try me out for a month, you guys. See if you like it. I would love to have you. So, I only eat plant-based meats, you guys. So this is Impossible plant-based spicy sausage. Let me pull this window up a little bit. It's blowing me now. And this fan needs to circulate a little bit because it's irritating me. It's hot. So let me close this a little bit. Not all the way, but a little bit. Do it that way. It was just too loud for me. Oh, okay. So that's the two kind of meats that I'm using. I don't even need that chopper. I could just use my spoon. And plant-based meat is very, very dry. And it expands a lot when you put more liquid in it. But I'm learning ways to put fat back in it so it won't be dry. But the one thing you do not want to do, what I learned for me that works, is not put water in it when I'm making it for tacos or making it for spaghetti or lasagna. Like, add the meat last after you cook the sauce. Let the meat be the last thing you do with it, because if you cook it inside the sauce, it expands it and it changes its whole texture. That's the way I learned how to cook my meat. As you can see, I have no water in here. Just olive oil. You have to have something in there. I choose olive oil, not water, because I'm telling y'all, taste will be gone. And it's best to cook it nice and slow. It tastes better. It tastes more of a meaty flavor, somewhat considering it's plant-based. So that's what I taught myself to do. It works. I want some more fried rice. I made some fried rice, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it was so good. I'll make me some more. But I got to taste with some nachos. And then y'all know what I'm going to do the rest of this? I'm going to make this into a Taco Tuesday. I'm going to make me a taco out of this meat. I mean Monday, not Tuesday, Monday. It ain't going to be no good by Tuesday, y'all. This only lasts a couple days. Yeah, it ain't like regular meat. I mean, it'll last if you have to like put in some spaghetti or something, but just like this regular taco meat, it don't last as long. To me, it doesn't. It loses flavor after 2 days. So by Monday, I'll probably be able to only get one taco out of it because it loses its flavor. Like I said, the texture of the meat don't be as, good enough for me. So I'll finish it today and tomorrow, Monday, it'll be ready to toss. See, you just got to let it brown slowly by itself, as you can see here. Now we finna put some garlic in there and put the lid on it for a little bit and some seasoning. Let me get a spoon. We're just gonna put a spoonful of garlic in here, y'all. About that much. I'm into garlic now, y'all. My brother says it's good for you. So I've been using it. With that garlic mixed up in there, honey. I had garlic last night in my noodles, y'all. Like I just took some out the jar and poured it in my cup of noodles. Next thing I know, my nose just started running. It's good for your immune system. And I have immune system issues with my lupus, so I'm not trying to tell a sad story, but I do have lupus. I have an immune system condition, and it's just good for people with immune systems. It's good for anybody immune system, to be honest. I never used to eat garlic, y'all, until my brother started telling me to try it. And I listen because he a health nut. I call him a health nut. He work out like I do, but he work out every day except for his off days. He don't work out on his off days. So now let's put some seasoning in there. We're gonna put a little garlic salt. No, we're not using no garlic salt. No, we ain't finna use that. We're finna use some garlic powder. We're not using taco seasoning, y'all. It's too salty. And I have to add water to it. I'd rather just put my own seasoning in it. That's what I came upon to doing. Put my own seasoning and stuff. Where's my onion powder? That's garlic powder. Where's my onion powder, y'all? I know I got onion powder. Where's she at? Oh, here you go. Onion powder. Yep, I'd just rather season it myself these days. Give that a little quick mini stir. This the same kind of meat that I use for my fried rice, plant-based fried rice, y'all. The same way, except I add beans, sprouts, and rice to it, and a lot more vegetables than I did. See, when you get done, you ain't got to worry about having it taste like a sponge, putting liquid in it. That's why you add a lot of olive oil to bring back the fat and the life into the meat. At least that's how I do it. Hey, Unlimited, that's okay. Let's put a little complete seasoning. You could make your own taco seasoning y'all way. You know, you don't really have to use taco seasoning and black peppercorn. It's smelling good in here, y'all, I'll tell you. I love black pepper, okay? But that's enough. That's enough black pepper, y'all. That's enough seasoning. We don't need no more nothing in here. Whatever we have in here is enough. Enough seasoning, enough olive oil. You just gotta just let it do its thing now, y'all. Garlic, bell peppers, onions. No taco seasoning. Yep, and you put this on a taco shell. Put it for some nachos. You good to go. You got the spicy sauces in there to give it a kick. Yeah. Yep, whatever that is, that's enough. Right there. Now just let it simmer and it's ready. And while that's simmering, we could clean our mess up. Put everything back up where it go. To save you time from having to worry about doing it later while you're waiting on your meat to get done. Put all your seasoning back on the shelf, your olive oils, whatever you use. You don't want it to be dry now, y'all, okay? I know it seems like I be using a lot, but it don't taste good when it's dry. Trust me, it doesn't. Not at all. So you might find yourself adding that a lot, but it's worth it. At least you won't have no sponge tasting meat. And this is some good olive oil that I'm using. It's different from the other cans that I had. It's a good one. Okay, we're getting things done here. Oh, my light went out. I got to charge my light back up, y'all. My pole light went out right there. All right. Let's rinse these scissors off. We didn't use them, but we're going to rinse them back off. What you say if you don't hear me, please? Oh, okay. I'm going to put our spoon right here. Everything else we can take care of because we're not using it. We're not using this while we're waiting on the meat to get these dishes washed. You know what I mean, y'all? I got to put my gloves on. I ain't messing around with dishes without my gloves on no more because it dries my hands out, y'all. Bad. And I'm be doing treatments on my hand, and I learned that I gotta keep them moisturized every time I touch after I touch water. It's work, but my hand's starting to look too dried out now these days. So yeah, it's smelling good in here, honey. I'm just gonna use these. No, let me use my kitchen gloves. Save my latex gloves for what they for. I'm so glad I could use this top on my skillet. That makes a big difference, I'm telling you. A big, big difference. Let me get my bleach spray out, because when you use raw meat, you're supposed to use bleach. Gotta have bleach, y'all. When you're using raw meat. I don't care if it is plant-based meat. Still gotta have bleach. Okay, cut that down on low. Oh, okay. All right. No problem, Brittany's life. Thank you. I'm just gonna make a little tray of it. I got my little plate over here. Just gonna make a little small thing of it. Girl, you know my coffee mat is still not dry yet. I had to move it in the pantry and let it dry. I knew. I said whenever I watch, excuse me, whenever I watch that coffee mat, it's gonna take days to dry. I already knew it. But I ain't gonna need it tomorrow for what I'm making. We don't need a coffee mat. Cause we're not having coffee tomorrow. I got something else for y'all tomorrow that do not require a coffee mat. Because it's not a coffee chat. And I'm going publicly when I do it for day 4 of the Mother's Day challenge. That's why I said it's gonna be publicly all weekend. It's gonna be in the house working. Then come Monday we outside. Tuesday we outside. Wednesday we outside. Thursday I'm telling you, we're gonna be outside about 3 or 4 days next week. Be showing like little clips, using that as my daily vlog for my Mother's Day challenge. Yeah, showing clips of what I'm doing, even if it's just walking and talking. It's gonna be outside. It ain't gonna be in the house. I know that much. I don't want my challenge, me challenging myself being in the house. Now, if it was cold, that's different. But nice days, no. Even if it's just taking a walk down the block, being in the house is not acceptable in the summertime for days on end. Especially working, on your channel. No, that ain't cool. To me, it isn't. Not for my channel. But I could just get out and walk down the street if that makes sense. Take a walk and chat. I've done it before. Walk across the bridge, walk to the store to get a juice or anything. I want to go to the library though, just because I want to go. Give me a library card. I had one a long time ago. It's been a while since I had one. What about y'all? Y'all got library cards? All right, this is done, y'all. The dishes that I don't need anymore are done. All right. Now let's get these gloves off. They're making me hot, girl. I'm telling you, next time I cook, I'm cutting my AC on. Matter of fact, it's hot. But I have to plug it up. I ain't ready to plug it up yet. And I'm glad I got my room door closed because I don't want that smell going in there with that food in it. You lost yours? Yeah, I need a new one. I just want to have one, you know. I just want to have one. This done. That's it. You hear that sizzling? Don't worry about that oil, honey. That's the flavor of it. That oil helps the meat to keep its texture, to me. It helps keep it being from dry out instead of water. And this is completed here. I just cut it off. That's it. It's done. Okay. Let's rinse our spoon off because I don't like looking at all that stuff on the spoon I'm getting ready to use. Rinse it off. Now let's get ready to make our little creation. I already have the plate here. I'm just making a little, y'all, because I've been snacking on peanuts, so I'm really not that hungry. And I was like, I had a little doubt about coming in and making it. I said, nope. It's all about challenging myself. Even when I don't feel like it, I need to come in and show up for myself. That's a must. And everything I do on here is for a reason. Trust me when I tell you that. That's why I'm learning not to worry about people coming in. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking since my last boohoo rant I did. And self-meditating about it. I got to show up for me. I have to. It's a must. All right, let's get into this real quick, y'all, so I can get out of here. Because I want to get this cleaned up and go lay back down. Because tomorrow I got to come back in here again. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So I don't want to spend time after time after time after time if I ain't doing nothing. Once I get done making it, I'm out. These are the chips. I know y'all done seen my short on these already. Let me get a napkin. I got meat at the bottom of my, oh man. I'm gonna have to move my I might have to move my stove, y'all. I'm gonna have to move my stove once it cool off. Because I know something fell. That's why I don't like having this big old crack right there. But anyway. I'm trying to get some big ones. We ain't finna put a lot on here, y'all. Let me just keep it on a buck. Keep it 100. We're not finna put a lot on here. I was finna use a smaller plate, but I'm like, it wouldn't be enough room. That's enough for me. I told y'all I'm really not that hungry. Well, I would have filled it up, but I don't want to overdo it because I don't, I'm good. Then we have our shredded lettuce, our Mexican style 4-cheese blend, and our sour cream. That's all I like on mine. Let me cut this off. I don't like all that other stuff on mine, y'all. Let me get a spoon, a knife, something for the sour cream because I'm not finna use a lot. Okay. Let's get our plate. I don't want to make a mess now. That ain't gonna cut it, y'all. I want some of them onions though, peppers. That's enough. That's enough right there. Okay, we're gonna cover our meat back up, let that cool off. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Now, we're gonna put some sour cream, a little cheese first. You put cheese twice, but we're just gonna put a little. I like to add cheese on top of the meat. I know I dropped one somewhere down there. I like to add cheese on top of the meat first. Then we put I like a lot of sour cream, but I normally will put more than this, but we're not doing that today. We're gonna roll it like this. Then we're gonna put some lettuce. These are guacamole nachos, you guys. All that noise, child, it's irritating. Okay. Put the lid back on the sour cream. Put the clip back on the lettuce. Clean up and fold up stuff if you go alone, child. It save you a big old trip. Even though you still got to clean up. Now, put some more cheese. Thank you, Brittany's line. Wait, let me get the pretty stuff for you. Take a picture. You ready? Because I'm about to end the live. I'm done here. There we go. Go ahead, Brittany's live. Want me to hold it up? Let me know when you got it. You got it? All right. Thank you. That's it for me. You know what? If I had some of that Taco Bell sauce, I would have put it on there. I meant to get some of that green sauce that look like taco sauce, but it's green. I meant to get some of that. I'm gonna get some. You know what I'm talking about? It come in a bottle that almost look like relish, but it's almost like a green guac, not guac, but it's a green sauce. Thank you. Yeah, just send that to me. I'll just use that. Can you put it with something like with some words or something? You know what I'm talking about? When you send it to me, you know, like I sent it to you in a Gmail, like let it say something like that with the picture of these nachos on there, okay? Thank you so much, love. But y'all have a good day. I'm finna get out of here. Here come the work right here is cleaning up the mess. Like Saturday nachos with the picture on the side. You know what I'm talking about. I don't gotta tell you, lady. Miss Lady, thank you so much, ma'am. But y'all have a great day. Once again, if you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to become a member for as little as 99 cents. I go live publicly often for members, more than I do publicly. I come live for members. Okay, thank you so much. Y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.